and then you have your I call it spatula. I don't know what it's officially called, but anyway,
angle brush,
angle brush. So this here, the pomade, is going to kind of add that direction and definition. What I do is I line first with my pomade, and then fill it in. I brush to get that little direction so it looks more like hairs, and then you come in with your brow powder and it sets it.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And
the
then
whole brow kit.
So as they describe in the book, they describe it like it's what is it called? Well, they said brow regret. Okay. I have brow envy. Okay, so they go I regret. But I used to look at people's brows like, wow, because mine have been diminished ever since I was like in my 30s, and so this gives me brow confidence. I feel like I can do that like wing thing now. I've been working on the little eye stuff.
That's right.
Yeah, so it's amazing.
All right, are you recording?
Yeah.
Oh, good. He's live. Okay, perfect. Not like live on Facebook, just recording for our consultants. So yeah, because the brand new product just opened up today, February 10th. So we're so excited about it, and so we're doing like a little pink table talk, making a little infomercial for all of our consultants who can learn more about the new product. So the brows is so exciting because it is on page 12 and 13, even in the electronic book. And so Tori was just telling us about that. And do you have it on today?
I do.
Okay.
I do have it on.
Which shade do you have on?
I have on the, I think it's the dark brunette.
Okay.
And you know what though? It's brow game for everybody. So every person can feel confident with their brows. And so we have 3 opportunities. So there's one. There is, for a little bit, I used the brunette, so I was really excited to get the dark brunette, and it is perfect. It is perfect, y'all.
Okay. Blonde brunette and dark brunette. I have on the brunette, and I do like it. And then the dark brunette, I also love. And you can even use that highlighter. If you don't have a brush, you can use that brush, but the brushes are really going to be for the pomade and the brow powder to fill it in. So I use my finger. And put that highlighter on, and you just need a little bit, but it just accents right underneath. I didn't even use concealer. Sometimes I used to conceal my brows and get them nice and sharp, but the spoolie brush on the end, if you use that also as a finisher, you can tighten up and outline it. So make it real tight. So that brow kit is a great vacation kit. You sell them that, you give them a liquid eyeshadow if they want some extra pop the insides of your eyes like you did the inner corners, and a CC cream, they're ready to go.
Yeah.
They're ready to go.
My question would be, what's your favorite part about this? So going from the pencil, right? Because everybody's used to the pencil. So now we go to this. So what would you tell someone who's not really used to that? It might seem like, oh, that seems like, oh, I'm not a makeup person, right? So I don't know if I can do that. What tips would you share with them or give them to kind of ease them away from the pencil part that we're so used to this?
Yeah.
So I don't really say ease away.
Okay.
Because you're gonna have clients at different phases of their confidence when it comes to this. So some people will start with just that pencil, and then with the brow gel, or then they want to use the volumizer, right? But to me, this is simple, it's complete, and for the woman on the go, for the woman, today's woman, they want to have it all essentially in one single. I don't have to look over here, I don't look over there. And for me, who lose everything, this is perfectly complete, right? And so there are women who are going to love this. But it's also, as a consultant, there are lessons in this, right? Because you really get to do brow wow classes.
Okay.
And I'm doing one this week. Okay. So you get to do brow wow classes, and as women use it, they get more confident, and then they say, ooh, I want to do this, or I want to do that, and it's perfect.
So how long do it usually take to do that? Like how many minutes would it take to do that process?
So the first time I used it, I was slow with it, right? Because you're trying to draw that perfect or whatever. But that really, when you talk about the highlighter and stuff, it really helps with that. You know, you can clean up those little edges that aren't perfected, but I use short strokes, right? So instead of trying to draw that perfect in one stroke, you just do that short stroke to the edge and then shape that, you know, thing. And so it usually takes me less than I'd say about a minute per. Yeah, so it's not like it's gonna add 5 or 10 minutes to your day, you know.
Yeah. It's a disruptor, it's a game changer.
Yeah.
I am a loyal pencil girl.
Yeah.
So I would do pencil,
Yes.
brow tint, and then I put some brow gel on. Before there was brown gel, there was mascara, okay?
Right,
So
right,
I was
right.
doing all of those things. This is great because it replicates all of those, but you can still use your pencil if you want, you know, that long tail on the end, you know, because you want the tail to kind of match up. So it's not taking anything away, but it's definitely a game changer. Because back in the day, I would sell an eyeshadow as a brow powder.
Right.
So
How come?
my ivory girls got a hazelnut. You know, my caramel girls, they got a cinnabar or something similar that was, you know, that would pop. If they had a little arbor, cinnabar was perfect for them. And then our brunettes and bronze girls, I would give them like hot fudge. You know, so it was always had like a brow powder, but it was something else that they had to hold. But this has all three. I was like, wow. And we've never had a pomade.
No.
Never had a brow pomade, and we've never had a true brow powder. And I like it, and I like that they've got all skin tones available. But most of us who are medium to bronze, we're going to do well with the brunette or the dark brunette. It just depends on how intense you want. How intense you want. So, game changer, game changer. Okay.
So
That was a good question.
So do you think I would do the brunette or the dark brunette?
I would try both. I would try both because they're all different and kind of complement, but you know, the two shades that you see are different. So you might not want that, you might want dark brunette, but then it's like, no, I do want that. You know, so at first I thought this was way too light, and then when I used that, I'm like, I like it, but I like that. So then I end up doing a little bit of both. So it just, when you got access to it, it's always great. It's nothing like half price. So you get a half price, like, yeah, try both. Try both.
I've been using all three because, like, even this, like, underneath, if I want to just add a little something different, I've used that one. So you can have, I mean, that's the joy of being able to have access to everything. You know, you don't be fearful of opening, like, ooh, one for me, one for me, one for me.
Yeah.
There you go.
And I would say, if you had to choose one, I would just go with what you prefer. If you prefer darker brows, then go with the darker one. If you prefer a little lighter brow, go with the lighter one. If you know, I'm not gonna go, but you don't have to. But it's really, like, that's the beautiful thing about Mary Kay too. You can customize it to yourself, so it's your preference.
Yeah.
So for you, she was like, what do you prefer, right? Whatever one you prefer. But you know, we like to play with them all. So you probably do both, and then you got your combo.
But with your skin tones, you both can use brunette or dark brunette. So you're in between. So
You are holding my fave nourishing oil. I wanna hear what you
Okay.
hold tight. We gotta cut. We're gonna cut because this will be our wild brow segment, and then we'll start again.